I'm Sally. I study marketing, and I'm from Sweden.
Hi, I'm Jack Sloan. I'm from Santa Barbara, and this is for my marketing class.
Hi, I'm Jose from Santa Barbara, Marketing 101.
Hi, I'm Melker. I'm from Sweden. This is for my marketing class.
Investigators now making it clear tonight that that young co-pilot had every intention to destroy that plane. A young man who learned how to fly in Germany and right here in the United States, in Phoenix. This image of him with the Golden Gate Bridge behind him. And tonight on the black box, authorities say you can hear the captain locked out, first knocking, then banging on the door as that jet was descending fast.
Hi, welcome to Pilot News. Today on the show we have two Germanwing pilots and a psychiatrist to talk about the crash. First we have Melker, who has been flying for 10 years with Germanwings.
Hey, thanks for having me today.
Yeah. So tell us, what is stressful about what happens in the plane?
Well, I have a lot of lives depending on me when I'm up there in the air, and if something happened to the plane, I have to stay calm and just remember what I trained and just try to keep going through the things that happen.
Yeah, it's crazy. So how do you deal with the stress of flying?
Like, I try to talk to people I know well, like my family. I go to work out, just jogging to run my mind off.
You like to run?
Yeah, it's good for me.
Yeah, keeps you in shape.
Yeah.
So how do you build trust between your pilots? So with what just happened, with all the craziness, like...
I don't know, you have to communication is the most important. You have to talk about everything. Try to know the person behind the pilot and all that.
Yeah, if there's some crazy person that's just gonna turn on you.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen, so that's why I'm trying to communicate as much as I can.
Keep them calm and collected.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
It's good talking to you. We'll see you after this break.
A tragic end to what was supposed to be a normal flight. A 10 a.m. takeoff from Barcelona. Everything seems normal. The cockpit voice recorder showing a friendly conversation between the two pilots. But then the co-pilot, 27-year-old Andreas Lubitz, is less jovial. His answer is short. 30 minutes into the flight, the jet hit cruising altitude, 38,000 feet. The captain asks the co-pilot to take over, presumably to use the bathroom, and he leaves the cockpit, starting the 10 minutes of terror. Once alone, with the door locked, flight tracking data shows that the co-pilot changes the autopilot, sending the jetliner down toward the Alps. Outside the cockpit, the captain feels the plane descending. He can be heard on the recording knocking on the door. No answer. He starts banging as if trying to break down the door. Silence from the co-pilot. But on the recording, Lubitz can be heard, breathing normally. Seconds tick by, the jet dropping more than 3,000 feet a minute, closing in on the mountains in plain view of the passengers. They are heard on the recording too, screaming in the final seconds before the crash.
Welcome back. Now introducing Jack, another pilot.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. So Jack, the real question that I think everybody wants to know is the money, is it worth it? Is it worth missing watching your kids grow up, missing your family, events?
The money's not worth it, but doing what you love to do is worth it.
I see. When did you know you wanted to be a pilot?
Ever since the first time I flew, I knew that I loved flying and that it was something I wanted to do.
That's cool. Did you have any relatives or family that...
No, I didn't. I was the first one.
Wow, exciting. Now, where did you get the money or the time to fly before you started?
I took out a lot of loans and used all the money to pay for the hours that I had to do before the airlines. And that helped me get on my way.
Do you ever get depressed about all the hours that you work?
Yeah, I mean, you work a lot of hours and it is hard and you're tired, but, it's your job and it's what you're paid to do, so you gotta stay focused.
Yeah, no, definitely. What do you do to make up for hours?
You just gotta, do what you want to do outside of the plane, like exercise, play sports, listen to music, whatever your hobbies are.
Yeah, and if you're in super nice places like Hawaii or you go run on the beach or whatnot. That brings up another question. People say it's so luxury to be able to stop in Cabo, Hawaii, Bahamas, but is it all made out what it's really supposed to be?
The spots are really nice that you do fly to, but it is your job and you're on the clock, and so you gotta make sure that you're ready to go when the plane's taking off, and you gotta make sure that you're ready, like you're not too tired or stressed or anything.
Yeah,
So you
no,
gotta-
definitely.
Yeah,
Not just laying on the beach all day or
Yeah.
going shopping.
yeah.
Well, cool. Thank you so much for coming out and talking to us and sharing your inside stories, and we'll see you when we
The
get back.
crash. Our Hamish McDonald is in the French Alps.
The French prosecutor says that everyone on board this flight died on impact when it smashed into the mountainside. And now recovery teams are scouring the far side of this top ridgeline, looking for every piece of debris and every possible clue.
Human remains airlifted from the scene. Crews still searching for the other black box, which will provide more details about what was happening in that cockpit. What a French prosecutor today called a voluntary act to destroy the plane. An event, a scene, with still many unanswered questions, including the most important: why?
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed Melker and Jack, two wonderful German wings. But now the lady herself, Dr. Sally, a psychiatrist with multiple pilot clients.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. So, we have a few questions for you today. What do the pilots come with? Like, what are their problems?
Well, it's mostly stress, lack of sleep. Since they fly all day, they don't get enough sleep, so they're tired.
Yeah,
That's most of the problem.
yeah, definitely. I can never do that. I need my sleep. And what do you tell them?
Well, the best thing I would say is meditate. It's very good for you, or work out, whatever that makes you feel calm.
Yeah,
Take the time to sleep whenever you find time.
work out,
Yeah.
release all that.
Very good for your
That
body.
energy and stress. And how can we prevent flying depressed pilots in the future?
Well, the airline should, what's it called?
Checkups?
Yeah, they should give them checkups. Go to a therapist. Anything like that would help a lot. And
Yeah, like monthly or something, just to like make sure they're on the right track, and then you see like certain signs and you can warn, and then they can have like maybe flags by their name or something.
And I should think more about the safety, like what we heard about the crash. They should not let a mentally unstable pilot or co-pilot on the plane.
Absolutely.
That's very important.
And there should be a rule too, something in the cockpit, like they can't lock the door. Like you know how that happened, and he locked the door and locked him in, and like when the pilot went to the bathroom. So I think
You should be able to unlock the door from the outside too.
I-
Small things.
I agree. There should be something or some button or some secret thing that needs to prevent them. For this being this later on in life, they should have already had something to prevent that. Well, it was great meeting you and talking with you, and I hope you can prevent some depressed pilots in the future. And thank you for coming.